welcome back to another episode of OT Update. Today we're looking at a stand for the Dyson handheld vacuum. We're going to address the storage problem once and for all. Here are 3 phases every owner goes through. Phase 1. You grab your power cord, you plug it into the wall, and then you leave it on the floor to charge. It takes up way too much floor space and you might trip over the power cord, which brings us to Phase 2. Now we're at the let's try to lean the vacuum upright against the wall, but it can slide, scratch your walls, and break your vacuum. So that brings us to Phase 3. When you finally give in and decide to drill the bracket into the wall. But no, wait! You don't have to. There is a better way. Trust me. Which brings us to... This is the vacuum cleaner stand docking station I found off of Amazon. I will include the links in the description below. Dyson doesn't offer an official non-mounted solution for the V6, 7, and 8. And for Dyson's official stands for V10 and 11 are 2 to 3 times more expensive. So let me bring you through the build process. First we got a bag of screws, rubber feet, tools that we'll need to build this together. Good thing we have an instruction manual in English. Let's put that aside. The base is made out of a sturdy piece of metal with a good heft to it. On the bottom here is where we'll stick the rubber feet along the metal edges here. We'll get to those in just a minute. First, let's wipe everything down and make sure that they're clean and sanitized. Then we grab the rubber feet made by 3M. Let's peel and stick them to the 4 corners of the base to prevent any kind of scratches to the surface below the stand while docking and undocking the Dyson. Flip it around and give it a good wiggle to make sure the adhesive sticks. Next, let's grab the screws to fasten the lower part of the stand to the base. Then we line them up and use the provided Allen key to tighten all 4 screws. Next, let's fasten the top part of the stand to the lower part of the stand. There are 2 screws on each side. Next, let's grab the wall mounting bracket that came with the Dyson. There are 2 holes on the wall mounts to attach to the metal stand. A front shot of the holes and how they will align with the stand. The stand provides 2 mounting positions for different models. Grab the remaining screws and washers. With the remaining screws and washers, insert the screw through the mounting bracket and the stand and then fasten the washer. If you're having trouble, use the included Allen key and also the wrench to tighten the washer. Let's take our Dyson and see how it all works. It's hard to get all of this into the shot, but the purple edge of the brush head should rest on the thick piece of metal on the stand. I picked this model in particular because the metal piece is wider and should hold the Dyson more firmly. This is how the bottom should look like when it's docked. Next, let's feed the cable for convenient charging. So every time you dock, the Dyson will charge and is ready for the next quarantine haircut. You laugh, but it's true. Feed the end of the charger cable that plugs into the Dyson through the hole in the mount and clip the connector in place. Now let's see how it docks with the connector in place. Hear that click? And it's charging. Did I mention the mounting bracket also has a place to store the attachments? And we're done. You can undock it by pulling the lower part of the stick towards you and it'll slide off the holder. There is a very satisfying pull and click when it finally gets docked. So, what's the verdict? After using this for a few weeks, I really like it. The stand is minimum, keeps the vacuum upright and charged up. For everyone who owns a Dyson 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11, this is a must-have for a clean, modern setup that really showcases your Dyson's industrial design. If you guys are interested, I'll leave links in the description below. Before you go, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to OTA. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode of OT Update.